Twitter is nothing but me posting all of my streams and nothing else. Honestly, I don't even post when I cancel anymore. I just don't stream. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am Evie, and we are joined by my friends Kyo. Hi.
Hey.
Maceofspades. Hello.
Hello.
And Sume. Hello.
Hi.
And I am Evia, who is tired because despite going to bed early, did not sleep very well. I have been up since 5 a.m. I did take a nap. It did not help.
I fell asleep super late today.
How late is
Same.
late for you?
Like 8
a.m.?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty late. Technically, it's early. So late, it's early.
Hmm. Alright. Let's just get into it, shall we? That's off our trio of student heroes. They did not beat up a mind-controlled Dean of Order, who may be of Chaos without knowing it. Instead, they punched a giant vortex of venomous air. And with that, they rescued the controlled Dean Tullus and learned of the mastermind behind the events of Strixhaven, known as Mergraxor Grinshell.
AKA dinner.
Yes, because he is indeed a frog.
I mean, is it alright to eat something that can talk? That seems a little off.
Some people eat parrots.
I don't think I'd want that.
And with that, Dean Tullus expressed her gratitude. And the third year is over with the characters advancing to level 8. And now, fourth year. A nice, somewhat relaxing summer break that no one got back to be on at all. So I'm just going to say that you all went home and chilled. Eco, instead of chilling, you decided to practice your hot sauce making and finding frog recipes.
Yes.
I did not look into any frog recipes, but you found some.
How to make poisonous frog tasty.
You cast magic on it.
Yes. And hot sauce.
And you basically have plans to eat this villain because heck 'em. And frog.
Yes.
Alright, let's see. As the three of you have started up their final school year. By the way, Gulliver, since you have asked me about it before, you did indeed attend Mistress' graduation. It was nice.
I'm happy for them.
Also, I'm not sure. Did I give you a letter to something? I forget.
A letter to something.
Not that I recall.
Okay, cool.
Still got Mysterious Note 2. From ages ago.
I
from
checked.
the main game, before Nip was officially a party member for a brief bit.
I checked my stuff as well, but unfortunately it's all cluttered because this section of Roll20's got so many add-ons and games, it's hard to sort through. Unlike Fandover, where it's just Fandover.
Yeah.
And only Fandover.
That's a lot easier, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I have to take like 2 minutes just to scroll all the way down to year 4 of Strixhaven before the stream starts. Yoseff, seeing as how you did not do so great academically in your school year, and the fact that your friends have tried their best to cheer you up and learned that they are not good friends and they're trying to be better friends to you, you just went home and tried to decompress.
Yep.
Whether or not you succeed, I'm going to leave up to you.
You did not.
When you
Oh,
try
Jesus.
so hard, but you don't succeed.
Oh my god.
He's coiled up in his pangolin shell reading a book.
Is he balding now from his stress?
Jeez.
Probably not yet.
I mean, Gulliver doesn't have hair. He's probably like, reject the hair, return to bald.
That is by choice.
Reject memo. Return to Stingray.
Hair is weird.
Oh no. Reject memo. Return to Flap Flap.
Who needs hair? I have feathers.
And a feather beard too.
Yeah, the feathered beard. Even better.
You look like a wise bird until you open your mouth.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alrighty. All of your hard work have... Okay, so that is has. I was reading that as have. I'm tired, everybody. All of your hard work has come down to this. Your 4th and final year as a student of magic at Strixhaven University. But as soon as you arrive on campus, it's clear that something is very wrong. Instead of the usual cheerful bustle, students mill about campus nervously. Here and there you hear frightened whispers. I hear his name is Mergaxor. I heard he wants to hurt us all. The rumor mill has apparently discovered the grave events that happened last academic term. So you guys have 2 choices. You guys want to wait on faculty to do things, or would you rather take things into your own hands?
Well,
I feel
it looks
like-
like we're pretty involved in this, so
Yeah.
We've tried to let faculty do this thing for 3 years.
They have
I'm
been.
hungry.
They're not that.
they're not completely incompetent. But
They're not-
No, but
They're not.
some of the key players and movers here were mind controlled.
Only one was.
for a
One half
year,
of the Law and Order duo.
Yeah.
the order part.
Ironically, it was the order part. Also, it's order and chaos.
Yeah, Order and Chaos.
I mean,
With how tidy he is, he strikes me as a lawyer.
Plarg.
He's just
Oh, he's a blind orc magician of chaos. You tell me he's a lawyer. or
Wait,
not.
blind?
Yes.
that
Blind?
sounds awesome.
Yes. The script that you couldn't read is basically Braille that he invented. Because he's blind.
Are you certain you didn't apply to the wrong positions?
No, that's the point of this school.
No. Nope.
Mixing and matching is exactly the point.
Nope. He went with chaos.
I've chosen chaos.
I feel like Mason is just now super confused.
I have the feeling that was the biggest move of chaos to just choose chaos when you're orderly.
The most orderly person, yes, I choose chaos. But just not in my office.
Yes. I mean, what's the most chaotic move you can make there?
Don't let him see your next move.
Exactly.
Plarg, Dean of Chaos. Plarg, chaotic good orc. Lorehold Professor of Chaos, the current Dean of Chaos, specializing in military history. Plarg is known for his perfect recall of historical events as well as his potent scroll magic. Blind
History.
himself, he invented a form of magical embossing called heat lettering braille, which provides a tactile way to read text. Plarg believes that history is full of unpredictable, war-filled chaos, and that his students must be ready for anything. He teaches that no rewards come without risk, and his excursions typically end with students heading to the infirmary. He pays little attention to Dean Tullis' work, usually dismissing her attempts to find order in chaos as foolhardy. This man is chaos.
He found the chaos and order.
Yeah. Just because I'm on this page, Augusta Tullis, lawful neutral human. Current Dean of Order, a professor of spirit studies, she has been called the college's most talented pastorizer. What's what it is? Pastier. She can conjure entire legions of ghostly apparitions to reenact historical events for her lectures. Augusta believes that history repeats itself as an orderly progression toward an ideal. In her view, the mistakes of the past can inform the choices of the present, creating a world of peace and order. She plays things by the book and frowns on students who embark on Dean Clark's dangerous field trips.
Too bad she can't find the book.
Yeah.
Order my foot.
Oh, yeah. Your TA application for Dean Tullis, Gulliver, was declined.
No, it was lost.
Yes.
Oh,
Couldn't find it anymore.
oh my
That's
god.
way better.
It was declined because she lost it.
It just never got through to her.
No, it got through to her. It just disappeared somewhere after that.
Okay.
No, like
I
they
know- I
put
know
it
what
on her
Gulliver's
table and she
doing with
could
his
never
next
read
bit
it
of-
because she just put something else on it.
I know what Gulliver's doing with some of his next downtime.
Right, like 5 more
DM.
applications.
Yes.
How much would a parcel of manila folders and labels be?
How much do you want?
Yes.
50
All right.
gold.
10 gold.
Cool.
These are the
Let's
nice.
do this.
These are the really nice ones. They magically keep things from falling out.
And then
I'll
you
take
can
your
act-
entire stock, thank you.
Unfortunately, it's too strong, so everything you put in there is stuck forever.
Perfect.
It's not. It's not. They do.
I
They
know.
don't fall
I
out
just
when
think
you
it'd be
skip them
funny.
over, though. So that's really nice and helpful. Alright, so there is a bit of a split. You can follow the long way or you can follow the short way. So. Stop tapping at my window, you stupid bird! Not you, Ika.
I'm sorry, what?
Straw.
There's this
Ah,
There's this robin that is tapping on my window constantly, and I'm just like, please don't break my window. I need to find bird repellent and stick it over there, because I'm actually kind of concerned it might peck through it.
I mean, you're probably okay as long as it's not a woodpecker.
It's a robin.
Cheap.
No, not Cheap Cheap. Cheap Cheap's dead.
Ooh, wait, what?
Main game thing.
Cheap
Homebrew.
Cheap Cheap was a canary who was supposed to die when it came into
Oh.
contact with harmful gas in a mine. It
Canary in a
survived.
coal mine, I
Kevrel
gotcha.
Kevrel got attached to it and named it Cheap Cheap. And it was basically a super positive bird that he couldn't understand. And then a mind flayer took it and essentially made it into a cranium rat bird form. And it could talk, but Tyria said "nuh-uh" and just killed it.
Threw it in a river.
Threw it in the river.
Yes.
Yeah, no, not doing that.
And this was after Kevrel had a tadpole inserted into his brain.
Mhm.
And then had his head smashed over to get rid of it.
Yep.
He got better.
Right. Where were we? Something about the long path or short path.
Yeah, so I'm just going to leave this up to you guys. Because it said characters might be waiting for the faculty to discover more about the plans, or that you could take this investigation in your own hands. And I'd have to look up other things if you guys do that.
I'm not very good at studying. Maybe it would be better if we look into this. After all, he'll be after us eventually. He
I
knows
agree.
use
It
a
might be
snack.
better to take the fight to him.
I don't want to see anyone else get hurt. Or lose an arm or something.
I have frog recipes to test.
Eco just pulls aside their cloak, and they have like a belt full of spices.
Yes. Frying pan, 2 knives, and the rest is spices.
A bandolier of peppers.
Yes.
The peppers thing is funny, but I just read something. I just can't help but laugh. Oh man.
I'm willing to bet the book doesn't say what happens if you try to eat the villain.
I mean, I'll figure something out.
The chaos of D&D.
Well. Alright, so I'm just going to say this. You can either go straight into exploration, or you could do something potentially fun. Take your pick.
Well, we all know Yoseff doesn't do something fun unless he gets peer pressured into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just doesn't do fun. That word is not part of his vocabulary.
Just cuts to Oberon. Not for the lack of trying on my part.
Meanwhile, Keo, flap, flap, flap. Fun, fun, fun.
Gotta balance it somehow.
Eco's goddess just gives him a thumbs up, so you're doing good.
Oberon in the corner just crying. What have I done wrong?
I have
What do you
witnessed all
mean
this.
my freaking warlock doesn't want to have fun? Alright guys, so fun or no fun? I guess Yoseff is abstaining because he's just going to go with the flow. I'm trying to be vague about it.
I said, you guys call.
Let's do fun then.
Yeah, Gulliver would be more open to fun after getting a good laugh in.
He wants to distract himself from being turned down by Dean Tullis.
Yeah, he needs something to cheer himself up. Such a mess. I can't assist.
Alright.
What a waste.
Your next application will get through to her.
How could this happen to her office?
I don't think it works.
Her office is Callus's inventory.
Except worse.
Alright,
there's no auto sort for that.
So while the three of you have decided to potentially place your trust into the faculty to figure out more about Margaxor and whatnot, you've decided to focus on your studies. At least 2 of you do. The other one focuses on frog recipes. Who
That's the kind of stuff.
does go back to... Which, Iko, you do go back to Guillaume to start testing these frog recipes out. And because he is based in the Witherbloom campus swamp area, you do not have a lack of resources when it comes to frogs.
Perfect.
Now the question is, do you try to take Violet the Champion and Hotfoot?
No, hop skip because hot
Hot
foot
skip.
tasted great with hot sauce.
Do you try to... do you...
That one's gone.
You do realize that Gulliver still has Hot Skip and Violet the Champion.
I'll save them for later.
Okay.
It will be a special day when you eat this.
Yeah. I've been secretly feeding them a little more and more and more.
Have you? My alarm spell hasn't been going off.
Mm, maybe.
Because Gulliver is a very routine person. Ever since getting them, he's been casting alarm before bed.
Here's a question. Does Eco have the spell magic prepped?
I don't think right now.
Okay.
Mm.
If you try to sneak into his room, there's no way the alarm's not going off. Every time.
Eco, do you try to have you tried to sneak into Gulliver's room?
How far is that aquarium thing from the window?
I'm going to leave that up to Gulliver.
The what thing?
The terrarium you're keeping the frogs in.
I'm not certain how the layout of the room is.
Say standard rectangle. It's really just a
Rectangle.
bed, a desk, and that's it.
Don't even get a mini
Corner
fridge in my
furthest
area.
from the main door entrance, head of the bed. There's a terrarium.
Alright, hang on.
Across from that is a rack that he hangs up his weapon and shield.
Okay. There's the room.
Oh. Because I'd imagine the door would be somewhere down here, right?
Here's the door.
Door's there.
Here's your bed. Here's your desk. Over here's your closet.
Okay. So
And the window, I presume, is
rack.
opposite the door.
Terrarium.
Yeah, we'll put a window right here. It does have
No
curtains, or
window.
else it'd be real awkward. Behold Evia's art.
Oh, I thought the
Where
window
are you
would be-
drawing?
I thought the window would be down here.
I made the dorm room layout, Ikeo.
Oh, there. Yeah, I have my spell list up and my
Yeah,
thing
because if
open.
it's anything like other college dorms, I'd imagine this side of the wall and this side of the wall would be similar rooms.
Okay, then yes, window down here then. I've never went to a college dorm. I don't think it. There, that's window. This I would say is an inspirational poster for the Civic Hybrid Combine. Saying, remember, if you fail, you die.
You die!
No,
Failure means
it'd
death.
be evolve, adapt, and then in small letters below, or die.
It's just a Helldivers motivational poster.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Which, rip that game, by the way.
Yeah, you got review bombed to hell.
Anyways, so yeah, that's your dorm.
Mhm.
And that's basically everybody's dorm.
There are many dorms.
You have
But
to be
this one
like
is
an
mine.
RA to get a corner dorm.
What, Sume?
So where is the
You have to
terrarium?
be like an RA to get a corner.
It's terrarium. It's right here.
Where?
Bright green dot.
Hmm.
Thank you.
It's nice we can clear this off all in one go.
Yeah, I know, right? It doesn't help that I'm doing it on a really busy background.
No, it probably doesn't.
So I can't throw stuff from the window into the terrarium.
I mean, you could. The question is, does Gulliver like to have his window closed all the time?
Doesn't matter. Thaumaturgy it is.
Oh my god, you're right!
Now here's a question for you: what time of day would you be doing this?
Every day.
Morning, noon, or night?
I'm a bird of the after hours.
So
After
night
hours.
times. Alright.
Now roll
I'd
sleight of hand.
well, thaumaturgy, it just happens.
No, I mean for Gulliver noticing food getting thrown.
Sure. Sleight of hand, Gulliver, perception check. Because I assume that you would usually be at your desk.
On the other hand, do I have to throw them if I just release like a bunch of flies through?
Oh my god.
Mm.
I think if you put an insect plague in his room, he'd notice.
Alright, Mason.
Doesn't matter, I'm gone by the time he wakes up.
Alright, Mason, this is me, DM the player. Are you okay with this happening?
This Ferris Bueller's Day Off shit.
Never seen the movie.
Uh,
I've seen part of it, though.
I personally don't mind.
Alright. Sleight of hand, perception check for Gulliver. Sleight of hand for Eco.
All right, raw perception because he would have had his shield on the rack actually. Perception.
How? How?
Magic.
Alright. So.
Wait,
Just releasing flies into Gulliver's room to feed the frogs until I can eat them.
Mace, you were going to say something?
so that was sleight of hand was to sneakily put flies into the room.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my word!
Alright. So. Here's basically what happens. Eco, with your superior bird vision, because Peregrine Falcon, screw it, you expertly time every time when Gulliver looks away, and you know he can't see you, you quickly open up the window and toss in a grenade of flies and fly away. Gulliver, all of a sudden, you hear a crash and you see a bunch of flies buzzing around.
No, not again.
By the third day, he's like, what the fuck is going on? My room is cursed.
It must be that damn frog.
But I mean, you have two frogs in there, you could, you know, let them eat the flies.
Oh, man.
You see, as Gulliver opens up his drawer, takes out 2 fly swatters and puts on a face mask. Gulliver would like to attack the swarm.
Alright, give me a...
I'll catch a monster.
Roll an
fly
attack
this time.
roll with a non-magic weapon. Just go with that.
Okay.
Hammer time.
Bet.
Wow! Alright, and the speed of what can only be described as a lightning, you managed to kill all of them.
No. Not in this house. He then goes to his little closet there, brings out a broom and dustpan for all the fly corpses.
Keo, there are times when I wish your chaoticness isn't banned over, because god, that'd be crazy.
My what? What?
Your chaoticness. It's
Is
a
what?
compliment. Your chaoticness.
Yeah. What about it?
Sometimes I wish it was in Fandelver because I just want to see
Fandelver
what
is the
happens.
other session we're actively running.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the Sunday game.
Yeah. I bring the chaos to every game.
You sure do.
Yeah. I mean, I told you about the crime dinner we had at the birthday party.
Hmm?
I got
Crime.
the one who organized it is the DM for a current live session, and she was like, "Oh God, I have you at this party." Why did I even write this campaign? I can throw my story out the window. Yeah, yeah.
You're a joy to play with.
Yes.
Alright.
Especially because the person whose birthday it was is pretty much as bad, so she had both of us.
Oh no.
Yeah. And we were sitting next to each other, so this got even worse. She's like, "Oh my God, I'm lost. This why?"
Right.
Alright.
So the fly plan didn't work out. Shall we
Nope.
I mean, what
continue?
did Gulliver do with his flies?
Do you sweep one into a trash can, or do you just give them to your frogs, Gulliver?
I mean, you could feed them to the frogs, you know?
He'd sweep them up. No one's looking. He's putting them in a manila folder.
Why? Why?
Oh my God.
Gulliver.
And then he's gonna write on the manila folder. Hold on. I want to double check this.
Exhibit A.
Day 27.
No, on the manila folder it says fly incident number 7.
Well, that happened.
I feel like I just want to put my headset down, get up, walk away, and just rethink my life.
I can't stop you.
Alright. No. Look, I know I could stop it. The question is, should I?
Either that or it was
You think you can stop me?
it was either
No.
that or right across the top of it to Shavadra.
Alright. As the three of you have decided to take a day to go to the Fire Jolt Cafe, the mood on campus might be gloomy, but as you cross the central campus, you see a few of your classmates smiling and gesturing outside the Fire Jolt Cafe. A familiar face jogs up to you, waving and smiling in relief. It's so good to see you! Let's have a halt.
Trying to see who that waving face is.
Hang on, give me a minute. Gotta pull up names.
Yeah.
Quintilius! There we go. The diva.
Oh God.
Quintilius, it's been a bit.
Yes, it has. Despite our rough reception at the fashion show.
Yeah, it was a
So,
bit of rough
since
business.
things have been dire around here lately, not sure if you heard about this weirdo named Vergax or something, but some friends are inside. About to start playing a game they called Scuffle Cup. Apparently, they found a box of animated teacups and they figured out how to control the little buggers. Come on, let's go check it out.
How dangerous do you think this one's gonna be?
Hopefully very. Let's go.
Uh,
I'll go inside out, don't worry, it's not that bad.
you say that.
I am combat ready. I got a nice warm up this morning.
They have a damage die that doesn't
Good lord.
exist!
A D0.
No, a D3.
Oh my word.
I mean, I've seen someone make these.
Yeah. Alright. As you walk into Fire Jolt Cafe, you see a bunch of students gather around a table in a little arena of what I can only just describe as Beyblade. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yep. Let her sip.
Tea time, let her sip.
You're not wrong. The Fire Jolt Cafe has been rearranged to a play area for a game of Scuffle Cup. Quintilius is like, so the game is played on this large table, right? It's 5 feet on each side, and you essentially just fill the teacup full of tea, and then that's how they become animated. And the goal is to knock the tea out of each other's cup.
Sounds messy.
I mean, it's not if you have prestidigitation.
I don't.
You sound extremely sad.
I was about to say, well, of course you don't. You're a paladin.
But you could have gotten it maybe from your feet.
Yeah, probably could have.
I think that's how I got mine, but I'm not sure.
I think I got Sacred Flame through mine.
Alright, you see... You see Shuvadri, Glintmantle, walk up. So who wants to challenge me? I say my teacup, who I've affectionately lovingly called Traceel, is the best one of all.
Yoseff just looks at Eco.
Let's go.
Alright,
Gulliver just looks over at man, I am brain farting today. Really bad. Yoseff, do you consent to this use of heroism?
do you consent to being heroic?
What?
It doesn't matter. Here you go.
Yeah?
Slaps Yoseff with some heroism. Whapa.
Alright, for a minute. Yoseff, you
All
feel
right,
heroic.
I'll take you on.
Eco, Yoseff is being proactive.
Ooh, perfect.
Do you want him to take a position?
And then the moment we start. Oh no.
So who wants to take on Shuvadri? The heroic Yoseff or Eco, the cleric?
I'll leave the first round to you, Yoseff.
Right. I can do this.
Alright. Yoseff, you're given a teacup. It's got a little dragon inside of it.
A little dragon.
Yes.
Mm.
Bet your butt I'm turning this to Beyblade. And you're given some tea.
Right. So just pour it in.
Yes.
Is it normally customary to name your cups?
That did not do what I was thinking it was going to be doing. Oh well. I guess ignore that then.
I'll call it Maelstrom.
What just happened?
Alrighty. Just ignore that. I tried to link the stat block, but it just didn't work out. Okay,
I
so
thought for a sec.
above game. As Shuvadri and Yoseff, you fill their teacup with tea. I need to roll initiative. Which is a +2 for the teacup. Wow.
Here's a question for you. Since it's rolling initiative, does this count as a creature?
Yes.
I like to extend my Aura of the Sentinel to it.
Oh my god.
As
Guess
it
it'd be an
focuses-
ally. Does it affect constructs?
It's a creature.
When you or any creature of your choice within 10 feet of you roll initiative.
Oh, dang. Alright, so roll initiative for your
Proficiency bonus,
Scuffle
plus
Cup
3.
Teacup Maelstrom Sume. Its dex
Show
is
them the power of
plus.
friendship.
+5, I think, overall.
Yeah. Also, Eco and Gulliver, you can cheer on Yoseff, or you could heckle Shuvadri.
Or you could heckle Yoseff. All options.
Unfortunately, it seems that Jorseal has won the initiative.
Alas.
We need a music change. 1 second. There we go. Alright, so basically on your turn, you use a bonus action to command your teacup to do either an attack or a shove. Should I bring up a battle map for this?
Probably.
Alright.
Quick, find a PNG of a Beyblade arena.
Clearly just do a 12 by 12 cube table and set each square to 5 inches.
What the fudge is this? Oh, okay, I see it now. I went to a page that said no longer like having issues, and I'm just like, huh? And it's just a bunch of Drow and Tyria and an Oinoloth at the bottom. Like, what?
I don't know. That sounds like it's still having issues.
Alright, give me a second. It's a 5-foot table. Sorry about this, everybody. Yeah, that's fine. Okie dokie.
It definitely won't be a problem later.
Why do I have a thing called Fellow Lenore Blueprint? There we go. Okay, so you can control the blue ones. The Scuffle Cup has a speed of 20 feet. As Drasil moves in to attack. Tink, 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 tink. And it's going to seem to be going for the kill as it tries to attack you. Yeah, that hits. God dang, that thing went real good. That's 19.
Now roll that D3.
Oh my.
Oh god! That's 5. That's max damage. You are instantly taken out.
Ah.
I'm so sorry.
Yep. Of course Joseph fails at everything he tries.
And that's when heroism has worn off.
Joseph will just go really pale and just shuffle away.
Shiva, she's like, can no one defeat the unstoppable Drasil? As always, flying supremacy. I probably should have let you guys either do cheering or heckling, because if you heckled, they would have had disadvantage.
Yeah, I was gonna heckle Shivadri.
Oh well.
My bad, that's my fault. Anybody would like to go up and try?
It's just very on brand for Yoseff.
I'll try.
Alrighty, Eco, you go up. You put what's the you get a teacup with a bird at the bottom.
Yes. I need the bird cup.
What will you call it?
I forgot the name of Kai's Beyblade.
Was Maelstrom a Beyblade game?
No, I just think that.
Okay. It felt very Beyblade for a second there.
I'm pretty sure it's been ages since I've seen anything Beyblade besides some clips of one of the newer, more insane series.
I've had
Including the one where they had federal agents who were aiming Beyblades with laser sights.
listen, we all know that Moses split the Red Sea with a Beyblade.
Obviously.
It's 100% historically and biblically accurate.
Indeed.
It's why the sea was red. All the paint wore off.
And of course.
This is the name.
Feature.
Gonna make the ring just a little bit smaller. I thought it was a little too big. There we go. Teacher. I
Yes.
love it. Alright, I need initiative roll for your teacup, which is going to be +5, because I'm assuming that Gulliver is going to do his aura again.
Yep.
Oh god, you really did beat them. They rolled a 6 + 2, that's an 8.
Yoseff is so embarrassed and the backlash of losing heroism, he's not there to heckle or cheer.
Alright.
Yeah.
Gulliver, are
Heckle
you cheering
Shivadri.
on Teacher?
Heckle Shivadri.
Oh, heckling Shivadri, okay.
This time, thumb across the neck. You're going down. Thumbs down.
Oh. Alright, T-Chirp, you're up to bat. You could either shove it off the table, or you could attack. This thing only has a AC of 12 and 5 hit points.
And what's the attack bonus?
Yeah,
+4.
let's try attacking.
Clearly use Twilight Sanctuary. Become invincible.
Oh, my
Oh, that'd
God.
be a great cheat. Jesus.
I was also thinking, like, about casting enhance ability or something.
Well, enhanced ability unfortunately does not work with attack rules.
No, it would work on a shove.
Oh yeah.
Clearly, you should have cast heroism on the teacup.
Ah, yeah, you're right. It is a willing creature. Yes, you're right. Huh. Wrong person.
Alright, Eco, so your teacup goes up, grows the
Can I-
wings, and starts
Can I cast guidance on the teacup?
Unfortunately, guys, does not work with attacks.
Oh, dang.
That would be
But it works
bless.
with ability checks. But you can bless the teacup, I guess.
It's a blessed teacup.
You bless the teacup?
Eco bless the teacher.
Alright, well, if you're blessing the teacup, you're going to have it attack or shove.
I mean, shove is basically...
Some would be an athletics check. Teacup may not be great at.
Okay. And it just shoves the other cup off the table.
Yes.
Which also makes me win.
Yes. You basically use the attack action to shove a creature either to knock it prone or push it away from you. The target must be no more than one size larger than you, must be within reach. And instead of making an attack roll, we make a strength athletics contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, then I'll shove it.
Okay. So I need athletics then, as your teacup sprout wings to shove this other teacup.
Wow!
Oh my word.
Who did that?
Huh.
I think that doesn't succeed. And you don't get a D4 on this one.
Yeah, that's a -2 on your athletics. Because it's a -3 on their strength.
My word.
Well, this teacup definitely succeeds, barely. And now is Shuvadri's turn, who has disadvantage thanks to Gulliver's heckling. They're just gonna attack. They're brute force. Yeah, that hits.
Is teacup still unbeaten?
We'll see. Nope, it's... T-Chirp's still alive! It was a big slam, but it's still up and ready to rumble.
It takes another hit, it's gone.
Yep. Alrighty, Eco, it's T-Chirp's turn. What do? I will say you
You
cannot
rolled
heal
out
this.
The hit with disadvantage, right?
Yes, they did. It still hit. It was a 14 on the die.
Well, can I cast guidance on it?
Are you shoving or attacking?
Shoving.
Sure, you can. Gulliver, it seems that T-Chirp is in dire straits. Do you heckle or cheer? Yoseff, what do you do?
I'm too embarrassed, I left.
Dang it. It's voice of self-confidence.
Yeah. The downside of heroism, when it wears off, he's like, oh god, what have I done?
Yikes. Show them what you're made of, teacher.
Alright, you have advantage on this shove roll.
Let's go with athletics again, right?
Yep. Alright, so 1d20 minus 3 with an extra d4 and with advantage.
Wait, that was 1d20?
Yes, minus 3. Alright, roll again.
Yep.
And then there was also the guidance. They got to roll yet, too.
Yep. So 16, and then you roll a d4. Alright, so it rolled a 2 plus 2 for 4. Your shove goes through, and you manage to shove this thing off the table as it shatters, spilling the tea. You have managed to beat the champion at Drasil. The crowd goes wild. Woo! Yeah, you showed them what for, Eco.
I'm like that loser.
Oh.
Yeah, heck, Shivadri. Been uppity all last year. And
This was revenge for Yoseff.
Who?
He left, but maybe someone can tell him that I did this for him.
a random student you don't know, probably a first year, walks up. It's like, well, since you've won, here is the prize for taking down the champion. You earned 1,000 gold.
Jesus.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, it's a big pot.
Huh.
That's 100 platinum. And it seems that Shuvadri did not take kindly to your heckling there, Gulliver. You get 1 negative relation point with him. Her.
Oh, that brings us to -2.
Oh.
Oh.
Alrighty then.
He really doesn't like you.
Because he walked up to me during when we were partnering off, and Gulliver was just like, no, walks away.
Alright, well, that's going to be fun with their Bond Bane. Alright, with that, the students have dispersed. And Eco, your pockets are a lot more heavier now.
Yep. At the end of the school year, I'm throwing a party.
Oh, heck yeah, your goddess will be pleased.
Yeah. I will end Strixhaven with a bang! Setting the school on fire or something.
Not metaphorically, right, Eco? Right, Eco?
Yeah, metaphorically.
Concern.
Concerned. And I'm just a helpless little bird, and I've set this building on fire by accident. Totally by accident.
Shifty eye, shifty eye. Doing some prep here.
We can see stuff going on.
Oh,
Yeah,
fudge!
I can see
I'm
those tokens.
Shoot! Shoot! Run! Run! Don't look at me!
Panic.
Ah!
Panic.
Ah! Move the banner! There we go. Here, enjoy Krunko's way. You pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Right.
I mean,
So-
but he was standing in front of the curtain.
Yoseff,
He was actually leaning behind the pillar from the wrong direction. He had his eye covering by one pillar, but his ass all the way out.
chopper style.
Yeah.
I do so many ridiculous things sometimes. Sorry if I embarrassed you.
The crash after heroism is much more
Is
severe than I
heroism a
anticipated.
drug? Because like you're
Yeah,
you're
it's,
high on heroism, and after that, you crash pretty badly.
yeah, it's called alcohol.
Hey-
also known
hey,
as
kids,
liquid
would-
courage.
Would you like
Hey,
some
kids, would you like-
heroism?
Would you like some heroism?
Only if it's the blue heroism.
I deal the purest form of heroism. Takes on a
Sir!
natural blue hue.
Oh God! All right, in Heisenberg.
Well, I am
Sorry,
bald.
this is a school.
Yoseff, we must cook Yoseff.
Listen, I'm pretty sure there was potentially some form of drug dealers at my high school.
Oh no, I know for a fact there was.
Yeah. Don't do drugs, kids. They're bad. Okie dokie. Alright. So, the first few days have been essentially just a moody blur, gray skies, somber, somber atmosphere amongst the school and the faculty and whatnot. However, in
Fly
your...
fights.
Huh?
Nothing. Sorry.
Did you say knife fights?
Multiple fly fights.
Oh,
Multiple knife fights,
Yes.
as you do.
yeah. You're at like
You never know, that
day.
fly might have a knife.
You're at day 5 now with the flies. You have no idea what's happening. And in your arcane herbology course, Professor Lang, who is a chaotic neutral dryad. I think you guys actually did work for her before.
Believe so.
Alright, class, so we have an exam tomorrow, so be sure to study, and, good luck.
Not the exams again.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yosef's terrified.
See.
Oh dear God. Alright, so who wants to study and how, and do you do it as a group?
Yosef would like to study. Whether or not he does it with the group is uncertain.
You're always more than welcome to join mine.
I'd appreciate that. You probably have a better understanding of this kind of thing than I do.
How about you, Iko? Do you go study?
I will collect more flies.
Alright, so you're not
So
studying.
that's a no.
No.
Alright. Gulliver, you managed to track down Yoseff, trying to be a better friend to him because he has been in poor spirits. Especially whenever an exam is on the horizon. And as you all go, as the two of you go to the library, time for a check. So, Iko is catching flies, so this does not pertain to you. That's the word I was looking for. Gulliver, how are you studying?
Gulliver would. And we know what the subject matter of the exam's going to be on, right?
Flies.
The arcane herbology covers techniques for using flora in potions, spells, and rituals.
Okay. I would try. Well, Gulliver would try and find a book on
Students
the related
must
matter.
student must identify unlabeled groupings of different plants, lichens, and fungi.
And with that book, cast borrowed knowledge to aid in our studies. And I'd imagine since it's potion making, that's Arcana
1 second.
and
Or nature.
or nature. Yep.
1 second. Hot dang, I nearly opened it up on the exact page that I needed.
Mm-hmm. Or it depends on your interpretation of medicine.
Alright, give me a calligraphy tool check. With
Okay.
history.
History. I haven't really tooled around with this much, have I?
Nope. But you are proficient in calligraphy tools. Thanks, Xanathar. I appreciate you, he says to the crazed beholder who loves the goldfish. That also
Might have
runs
to
the Thieves
modify-
Guild.
If I have to modify that, it looks like I can only input attribute values.
And yes, your borrowed knowledge does work with this, I believe.
Ooh. Wait, with a history check?
Yeah.
If you use,
It's a skill.
I was already proficient in that.
then it doesn't. Borrowed knowledge, you have to choose what you're gaining proficiency in.
Mm-hmm.
Choose one skill
Yep.
in which you lack proficiency.
Mm-hmm. Well, just
I would have done Arcana, but the way that they worded it in Xanathar's, it's just... It wouldn't work in this situation, let's just say that.
yeah.
Yeah, tools are weird. I'm trying to get a little bit more well-versed in them.
Mm-hmm. Fizzle. Boom.
Caravan says, so Gulliver's the one who knocks. And yes, Yoseff did indeed pull a chopper. Or I did indeed pull a chopper. There we go.
Alright, then.
Well, while we wait for Mace to sort that out, Yoseff, how are you studying?
Well, given it's about the use of plants and such in ritual, Yoseff will try to look for, like, folk rhymes and such that might relate to that, and try to memorize it as sort of a poem with rhythm, so that he can remember it more easily.
Okay. Give me... investigation to find, and then your performance check would be the actual roll. Yes, if you
15
found
either way, boss.
you found a beginner's guide to herbology. It's very simple. You're not sure if it's going to be useful for this level of exam, but who knows?
So then should I even make the check?
Sure.
Probably a no, Chief.
Well, since you are studying together, that's actually with advantage, so you actually do pass. So yes, you get a free reroll. Roll.
Oh,
Alright, Gulliver, have you finished sorting out your calligraphy tools?
no. It only lets me pick primary attributes, and I can't figure out how to.
It would probably be intelligence then.
Okay.
So,
Lovely.
Yeah.
so
Unfortunately, you weren't really able to find much of anything. Found some nice handwriting. Very flowing, very... Despite it being in cursive, it's actually really easy to read. Says the man who has problems reading in cursive.
It's just not something I get exposed to a lot nowadays, besides signatures.
Yeah. People are like, oh, you should do your signature in cursive, Ebby. It's like, listen, my print changes constantly. My signature is not consistent whatsoever. Which is good and also a bad thing.
Give me a moment.
I have a friend who wrote specifically just in cursive. It's awful. Couldn't read his handwriting. Looks at his moderator because it's him.
I mean, did they become a doctor or a pharmacist?
Nope. Alright, so Gulliver and Eco, you do not get to reroll. Yoseff, you do get to reroll. And Eco, while you're catching up flies, you spot a familiar face. It seems to be Aurora.
I wave at her.
What the f-
Catching flies.
Karen, what do you mean you've been writing manuscript? I don't understand.
Okay. Start with that.
Eco, why are you catching flies? Says Aurora.
To feed the frogs that Gulliver has. I just release them into his room every morning. Hopefully, they get eaten, so the frogs get bigger and fatter, so I can eat the frogs.
Right. Does he know this?
I know, he probably wouldn't approve of me eating his frogs. Well, I think technically one of them is still mine.
It's the befuddled man blink gif for her right now. Right. So, Eco, since I've caught you while you're alone, I've been wanting to ask you something.
What's up?
Would you like to start dating?
All of Eco's feathers stand on end.
Immediately accidentally drops flies.
Freedom! Escape the feather one! I can't see because I got too many windows. What?
We already established that he can blush, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
Perfect.
his mustache stands on end.
Yeah.
Sorry, not mustache, beard.
We can have both.
Yeah.
The normally flat feathered beard bristles out into a bushy mess.
Well,
Yeah,
this is
just-
unusual. For some reason,
I
the
would
dog
love
wants
to.
attention.
Hooray! I'll have to introduce you to my parents after this year. If my father looks at you with eyes of hunger, I'm sorry.
I will know what the frogs feel like.
He loves chicken blood, so don't take that personally.
I'm not a chicken though.
No, but you are avian.
Yeah, true.
Hooray! And she gives you a little kiss on the cheek and proceeds to. The correct form is not really skipping, but she definitely is jaunty in her footsteps.
Trotting, perhaps.
An
Kinetically.
amble or saunter.
She's kinetically jaunting away. There we go.
So she just disappears in a whirl of magical energy.
Yep.
The whirl of flies and they're still flying away.
Alright, Iko, what do you do now after that?
Just give me 5 minutes
For Iko or for Kyo?
for Eco.
Yes.
Yeah, no. No, Eco is just standing there, like, still trying to process what just happened. And then, after the 5 minutes, he'll go back to catching flies because, yeah, they all flew away.
Alright, give
And
me
he
a
still needs
dex
to feed-
check to try to catch these flies. That's a save.
I need to feed those frogs.
That is a save.
But it would be the same as a dex check, I think.
Okay. I still need those to feed those frogs.
You grabbed one, but unfortunately, what you thought you grabbed was the fly, only you grabbed air because these flies are really hard to catch.
Well, at least you didn't grab a wasp.
Accidentally grabs a pixie or fairy student. Hey, let me go.
Anta!
I think the frogs won't. What the
Also,
And then you get stabbed.
I'm sure you know that Gulliver is most likely feeding his frogs.
Yeah,
But
but
is he
I want
feeding them
them to
enough?
be fed more. Like, I want them to grow big and fat and chewy.
Oh my god, overfeeding is not good for your animals. Alright, as the next day has passed, you're all in Professor
Imagine.
Lang's classroom is a lack of a better word because it's always outside. Because Dryad. And here's where we'll take a break because the DM really has used the bathroom.
This is going to go so well.
Just imagine Gulliver just waking up in the morning expecting a bunch of fleas and it's just a fairy.
A bunch of flies. A fairy.
Or it's just a bunch of flies and a fairy.
Just a fairy. Remember? Sup? My name's Dave.
I was kidnapped and brought here against
What
my
the
will.
fuck are you doing here?
I'm
I
going to
don't know.
sue.
I'm going to sue. Did you order this? No.
Still might sue.
Do we know what checks are coming to the test?
No.
Mm-mm.
Actually, I'll take just a sec to take care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Repeatedly feed on a wild shaped or polymorph animal, with the shape-shifted person being safe. That would be a no.
Hmm?
My buddy asked if someone could eat a wild-shaped or polymorphed animal with the shape-shifted being saved. I'm like, yeah, that's not how it works. You use the creature's hit points, and once that creature runs out, you're basically back to being the person who shape-shifted into. And vampires have the ability to lower the maximum amount of hit points you have. And I'm very tired. So, Kyo, how's life?
Pretty well.
That's good. College going well?
Oh, yeah. A lot to do, but otherwise, yes.
That's good.
But
Seems-
next week, I'll be on a convention again.
Ooh, sounds fun.
Yes.
I want to go to the big one that's nearby in Chicago next year, if possible. I probably won't do the whole weekend like I normally do. I'll probably just do like a one-day thing. I just need to get out, socialize with people. My aunt was like, "So have you found a girlfriend yet? Because I want you to get married and have some kids." I'm like, "Is this what it feels like? Holy crap." I mean, it's either that or I save up $2,000 and go to a matchmaker.
Mm.
That's expensive.
I don't know if matchmakers work so well.
Yeah. To be fair, I'm not opposed to it. I'm also not really against arranged marriages because they can work. Just like a lot of things, you really only hear the bad, you don't hear about the good. But that doesn't mean that they can't work either. They can be bad ones.
Yeah. I don't know. An arranged marriage just wouldn't be anything I could do. But, I mean, if others want to do them.
I don't know if I could do it, but I think I could do a matchmaker. I mean, it's basically what dating websites are.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just not as expensive. And with more catfishes and scams.
Yeah, I almost ran into a scam, and then I'm like, no, that's a red flag. I'm gonna need this conversation, and I'm uninstalling the app to use to talk to you, so bye. It's like, yeah, I just want you to not work and just buy me nice things every now and then. I'm just like, yeah, no.
Mm.
I'd like to work, please. If I'm not working, then I'll be playing video games, and trust me, doing that for a whole week of vacation from my job, it's not as fun as it sounds.
Yeah, we had a professor who showed us like dating profiles that she encountered and was like, "Yeah, and here let's see what could be wrong with this person." That was so funny.
Yeah. I've seen
Because
some... Oh,
you can
continue.
see their type of like there are indicators of oh god, how do you say that in English? What bound they have to their had to their parents as a children, like what type they are. What binding style. No, I don't know how that's called in English.
Uh,
But like you can see that a little bit in the response. Of course, yeah, you need more than just a dating profile, but you can kind of like get a feel for what type they are with what they put on their profile and how
Yeah.
they put it there. So she was just using those as an example to show us, just like, yeah, this is how it looks like, and would you date this person? Probably not, because this doesn't seem like
They
the
sound like
secure
they sound
attachment.
like a
Attachment
sociopath.
styles. It's attachment styles. That's how it's called, I think.
okay.
Oh, attachment issues.
Those.
Yeah, like literal translations, they don't work.
No, it's
But yeah,
fine.
attachment styles, and you have like the secure one, and the examples she showed were not the secure one. They, one of them was more the avoidant one, and one was the anxious one.
Yeah, like my little sister installed an app on my phone called Hinge for dating, and lately they've been recommending me a lot of people from India and whatnot, which is fine. There's some nice, pretty women on there, but the thing is that I'm definitely starting to learn is that there's a lot of pictures where they're in really nice locations. I'm just like, I don't know if I believe this anymore.
Also, isn't that like too far away?
Yeah, I'm fine with a long distance relationship though.
I was had to take care of the dog real quick.
No, no worries. We're talking about
As you
dating
do.
sites.
I
No,
don't know
nothing
if I
about
could do
that.
long distance.
All right, test day.
Let's see if I can contain my ADD for a bit.
The three of you are starting to walk over to Professor Lang's classroom.
Actually, today we have trotting along beside us Crassus, the spirit statue mascot.
Ah, yes.
Our own good little good luck charm.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
It only lasts a minute, unfortunately.
Just have to answer the question fast.
You chose not to study.
Yep.
I mean,
You have made your
yeah,
bed.
because-
Now you have to sleep in it. Whether or not that may have Aurora in it will depend later on.
Lol.
If we had gotten rid of Yoseff, I probably would have gotten someone who would be actually good at cheating.
Nope, you're sticking to them.
Yeah, it's pretty much over now, so.
Alright, you guys are in Sedgemoor. The familiar swamp zone of Will... Fudge, I forgot the name. Dial-up noises. Witherbloom! That's it!
Think of the spell, DM, wither and bloom.
I'm tired. Honestly, I might take another nap before rhyme.
Do it.
Yep, be better than falling asleep during the campaign.
I have done that twice now. The second time, no one noticed.
I mean, those are online campaigns, right?
Rhyme's a little bit different. It's online, but it's through text.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we had someone fall asleep like 3 times in a live campaign.
Oh,
Are you playing 4th edition?
No,
Yeah.
she just fell asleep.
Get proper sleep, says the guy who's playing in a game with no one having a proper sleep schedule.
What is a proper sleep schedule?
yes. Proper sleep schedule.
A myth.
Fall asleep at 8, wake up at 11 so that you can get your rent in before deadline.
Oof. Alright, so the three of you are now hunkering down with Professor Lang.
Actually, before we enter, would give Crassus a pat and give us that counsel of the past.
All right, feel free to
Which
link it
will
in chat.
give that. I do not actually receive his stat block. I have a snip of it, but it's not in my character sheet or anything like that.
Oh.
But let me find that real quick.
Supplemental material, explosives. What? I wonder what that's all about. Why do I have a kite?
Why don't you have a kite?
Oh, that kite, not the kite I was thinking of.
What, like a hell kite?
Like an actual kite.
It wouldn't let me just click a box when I looked it up in the compendium. So I'd offer that pat as well to Yoseff before we go in for the
I mean, he won't
Test.
turn you down.
pats for good luck.
Oh god, that was a mistake.
I need it.
Alright, council to pass 2 per day. The spirit statue touches 1 creature. Once within the next 10 minutes, that creature can roll a d4 and add a number roll to one ability check of its choice. Immediately after rolling the d20.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 1 more use of it.
Yep, 1 for me and 1 for Yoseff.
Alright. As you all proceeded to get buffed and by the spirit statue minus eco. The first half of the test is correctly selecting the properties of samples for a basically it's one side is a word and the other side is a picture. And you have to draw a line from that word to that picture of which plant is which. I would like a nature check, an intelligence nature check from everybody, please.
Intelligence and nature.
And I'll probably roll my d4 here, because wouldn't last until the next part anyway.
Yep.
Ooh, go Gulliver. Hey, soft 20 for Yoseff.
Wouldn't last till the other section of the test, so.
And a 23 for Gulliver. Well, alright, so you all easily match all these pictures to these herbs. The final one is recalling the correct names of flora with arcane uses based on sight, smell, and texture, as a bunch of plants are now placed in front of you. It's essentially the same one, but physical. I need a survival check for wisdom.
Survival check.
I might as well spin the reroll. If I spin the reroll, does it count that regardless?
Yes, I believe so.
I think I'll stick with the 16, because I'm kind of unlikely to get better than that.
That's nature, huh?
Yep. It is
So-
survival wisdom.
Nature survival.
Nature survival?
No, it's survival wisdom.
I
I'm
was
getting
talking
some
ab-
mixed messages here now.
For the skills this is going to buff is going to be nature survival. The skill you have to roll for the second part of the test is survival wisdom.
Thank you. Okay.
Wait, I'm confused. The first part was intelligence nature. The second part was wisdom survival.
Yes, but we have to add what these dice would apply to, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to be these two the skills, nature and survival.
Oh,
Okay.
right. For the student
Woo!
dice, got it. Hey! Wow.
You rocked that, Gulliver.
No kidding.
Maybe we should have been Witherbloom.
Alright, so, as the three of you hand your test results in, Professor Lang has gave out the results. Iko and Yoseff, you pass successfully. You gain 1 student die in nature. Gulliver, you aced the test.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 2 student dice.
One in perception, one in nature. Cool. Good way to kick off the year.
Yeah, congratulations, Yoseff, you passed. And as everybody filed out, Professor Lang looks at the 3 of you. Eco, Gulliver, Yoseff, you could stay. I have something to discuss. Professor Lang looks at the 3 of you. It is as we feared. Mergaxor has been lurking around campus ever since he dared to manipulate Dean Tullus. We still don't know his plans, but we trace his most recent activity to the detention bog. Our best faculty researchers are digging through Strixhaven's past, but we use your help searching for clues. I've arranged for you to oversee tomorrow's detention bog activities. Needless to say, there's extra credit in it for you if you'll help us once again.
I'd be glad to.
Fantastic.
Sweet.
Let's go.
Good to
The,
supplement your grade.
The instructor in charge of tomorrow's detention is Arkin Minexus. You know that he is a Prismari instructor of expression.
So I've probably seen him before.
Yep, he's an awful good work. And that's his name.
I think I had a class or two with him back in first and second year. Probably doesn't remember me though.
Yes, we have about... Oh, unfortunately, we have 10 unruly students in detention. Would you like me to list the ones who have and why they are there?
It doesn't really matter to me.
Excuse me, 9. One person has graduated.
Out of the detention pit?
No, they've graduated out of school. Because it was, they have Mevilthorn, but they were a 4th year last year, so they graduated. Actually, who else is not on this list? Alright. First, we have Quintilius Antiphium Melanthor III. He released pest mascots in the Wittershin's Hall. Next, we have Rosie Myfenbip, who was Fedlin's. She accidentally triggered a protective spell in a book that caused another student to be banished to an extra-dimensional space for a short time.
Jeez.
Rosie?
It was an accident, but the student didn't think that, so we just gave her a slight slap on the wrist.
Well,
We have Grayson Wildmere. He defaced a rival student's dorm with magical ink.
well, at least didn't throw like insects or something into it.
There's also Bedlam Suvij.
Head turn.
He caused another student to fall through an open, magically hidden trapdoor as a prank.
That sounds extremely dangerous.
I think I'll find new friends there.
You've met all of these people, by the way. There's also
Yeah, I know.
Kadawaz Damalawar. He summoned a storm in the dining hall.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was not great. It was unfortunately a sandstorm, and it got everywhere. It was coarse, and it got everywhere.
Rough and got everywhere.
Happy May the 4th, everybody! There's also
It
Aurora.
really ruined my hoagie.
There's also Aurora Luna Winterstar. She, this one I actually laughed at. She insulted a classmate, refused to apologize, and then insulted the classmate again. See what?
Yoseff just looks over to Eco.
That's why I laughed. Because I'm like, oh my god.
And I get an earful for cheating.
Yeah, you cheated. She just insulted someone. There's a difference.
How have we never been sent to the detention bog before?
Yeah, I mean.
Because you guys have been helping the school out, so you've been
We
skirting
fought
by.
a clockwork archivist because I summoned a storm. It was not a sandstorm, but I summoned a storm.
At least it wasn't a Darude
Blowing
sandstorm.
tables. Crashing them.
How many of those have we broken by now?
Xanther Bowen, he reprogrammed a janitorial golem to clean his dorm with, disastrous results.
If it had worked out, would he be in trouble?
Asking for a friend.
Probably.
We're impressed. Full ride scholarship.
There's also Larine Arneza. She accidentally unleashed a water weird during a swim meet.
Alright, that's the
They
Yoseff
need
just
reasons
grimaces
to
at that
throw
one.
these characters
Ooh.
in there so we could meet them again.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure of it.
Buckham, they're not in here, but Melothor was in there for starting an unauthorized mascot breeding program.
That's great.
Really, how did we not land in the detention pit? I've done worse.
And the last one,
Done way
Talana.
worse.
And the last one is Talana Kapule. She sneaked into a temporary closed portion of the biblioplex to study.
Oops.
Yoseff cold sweats a little bit. Pretty sure we've done that.
Yeah, you
So
should.
how did we not end up
I
there?
think we might have done that while studying a couple of times.
Because none of you got caught.
We're just too good at this.
It's not
You-
a crime if no one catches you.
You
Yeah.
persuaded the construct at Captain Dapplewing's manor that the Duke sent you there on purpose and succeeded.
Yeah.
We gaslit him on accident.
You also recently
We guessed
told
at someone.
a clockwork archivist at Dean Tullis's building that you were supposed to be there and said, "Okay, clean up this mess," and then cast silence and left.
It was.
I
the
mean, we
epitome-
didn't lie to it. We
It
were
was the
looking for
epi-
Dean Tullis.
It was the epitome of walking around looking important with a clipboard.
Pretty much, and they believed it. Which, by the
I
way,
mean, you have manila folders, so.
by
yeah.
the way, I forgot to say this, but in that building, if you had gone through the big wide main hall, the portraits would have started insulting you.
Oh, I'm sure.
Actually, I think you guys did go, and you convinced them that you were there on purpose, and they just said, "All right." You guys have been very persuasive to get out of trouble. Been doing stuff without people knowing, and not leaving any evidence, or the stuff that people have been seeing has wrote that off. Man, that was weird. Oh, it was just self-defense. It's fine. And have been skirting out of detention bog for the past 3 years.
Even though we did a lot of shit.
Yes, you are unintentionally the teacher pets.
While breaking a lot of
Sorry,
rules.
It'll be a little while.
Constantly.
Did you have to go to Sume?
Like, not immediately, no.
Okay.
But if we're at a good point to wrap, that wouldn't be the worst.
Yeah, we can wrap when you guys get to the detention bog.
Sounds good to me.
I had that encounter that I was fiddling around with, but I don't think I'll run it now. Alright, so with that, you guys will, is there anything you guys would like to do or say to each other before you call it a night?
How do we never get in trouble?
I didn't know half of that stuff was against the rules.
Well, I mean, some of it obviously is. Like going into the restricted section, I mean, it's gotta be restricted for a reason, right?
Gulliver, I must procure a school rulebook and commit it to my memory. Why have I not done this yet?
This lapse of judgment, I'll never recover.
If you guys want to go again, I have invisibility.
That's definitely not what I was saying.
Invisible, heavy clomping.
Huh? What's
I
that
also
noise?
clunk.
I also, maybe I could do something about the clonking too.
It's called mithril.
I can cast silence on that.
That would work, yes.
Silence, invisibility, let's go.
Unfortunately, both are concentration, so that will not work. And silence does not travel with you.
Damn.
Yeah, sorry.
Actually, I do have mithril.
Oh.
I have mithril half plate.
Oh. So you don't go clank clank.
I don't. I
Oh,
was thinking back to scale it.
Well, Eco does have 1,000 gold. He could probably purchase some new stuff.
wait. Maybe I don't go clank clank.
What do you mean I have 1,000 gold? I have 1,700 gold.
Never
I'm
mind.
rich.
Wow, you are 100
I-
gold away from being able to afford the coveted plate mail.
I
I
is it
think.
plate mail just 1,500?
Hang on, let me check. D&D Beyond, while you're still useful to me.
That's what I'm saying. I'm throwing a really, really big party at the end.
Yeah, plate
Yep.
is 1,500.
Wow. Yeah, you can indeed get your AC up to 18 eco if you so
I'm
choose.
Yeah, I'm still just wearing chainmail.
And your AC is like what, Gulliver?
19.
Yeah. We'll talk about this out of game after it, if you guys would like to buy stuff before the detention bog.
I don't think there's anything Yoseff needs. Except more courage.
Get addicted to heroism. I need my fix, Gulliver!
Give him some
Alright,
potions
alright.
of heroism.
Alright, so if you guys have nothing else to do, we will have you guys wake up the next morning. This will be a good time to prep your spells for the Paladin and Cleric
Mhm.
before going to the detention bog, because I tell you right now, things happened in that place.
Things will happen in that place.
Oh yes, and I'm not saying what, so good luck with that.
Mhm.
And as the three of you
I'm
are...
going to the place, so good luck with that.
As the three of you wake up, eat breakfast, departing for the detention bog for detention duty, which all three of you are baffled that you have not wound up in. That's where we'll end the session for today.
Indeed.
Hooray, we did it.
See.
One of my nieces wants me to hang out with her for a bit, so I'm
Alright.
gonna head out.
Bye, Sume. Let's see. It looks like June 1st might be next Strixhaven, if that works out for you.
No,
As far as I'm aware, that works
doesn't
for
work for
me.
me.
but-
Sorry.
Okay, does
Because-
not work for Kyo. Got it. How
Yeah.
about...
15th?
Yeah, how about 15th? 15th might be it then.
Yeah, I think that.
I
Will
keep
work.
15 free.
Okay,
I
cool.
don't think I have anything in my
Awesome.
plans.
Alright.
Alright, bye.
For the Twitch people, thank you all for or for the YouTube people, thank you for coming, watching. Feel free to like, subscribe. If not, that's okay. You can find my Twitch streams on Twitch at Ebia7, capital level case Ebia number 7. Wow, I'm real tired. I'm getting tongue tied. You can follow me on Twitter at Ebia Gaming as well. Bye.